When you go to school, do you worry about what will happen that day? Do you try to avoid people just so you don't have to listen to them constantly tease and taunt you? Do you often hear people tell you things like you're ugly, you're fat, you're a loser, or just that you don't matter? Or are you on the other side of things? Do you pick on people and put them down? Does it make you feel satisfied? You need to ask yourself these 6 questions, and if you answered yes to any of the last 3, you need to reevaluate not only how you look at life, but how you see yourself. Because bullies cause people to have to worry about going to school, or even avoiding people throughout their day. Bullied people often hear people bad talking about them behind their back, and sometimes even to their face. And if you are a bully, you should realize that your actions have some really serious consequences. Bullies cause people everywhere, every day, to make destructive decisions as serious as suicide. You may not realize how greatly your actions can affect other people because they act like it's okay, but it's not. Even if the bullied person says that it doesn't bother them, it still hurts them on some level, some cases more than others. For example, Jared High used to be just this happy little boy. He loved life and enjoyed being a little kid. This all changed when he was about 12 years old. One day, he was in the gym waiting for his brother to come pick him up from school when the well-known bully of the school, let's call him Brutus, walked into the gym. As Jared was leaving, Jared gave Brutus the evil eye. This caused Brutus to become very angry and yank Jared back by his shirt and yell, "What are you going to do about it now?" What then transpired was an ugly beating involving Brutus punching and kicking Jared repeatedly. Jared tried to call for help, but no one could hear him, and no one came. After this brutal attack, aside from Jared's many physical injuries, he also suffered from mental diseases such as insomnia and bipolar type depression. Because of this, Jared's self-esteem crashed, and on September 29, 1998, Jared High took his own life due to post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and a feeling of worthlessness. He was 13 years old, just as old as I am, and yet he never got to finish living a meaningful life because someone made him feel so worthless that he felt his life didn't even matter anymore. Jared is just one of the many victims of bullycide or suicide as a result of bullying. This problem is not okay and it needs to be stopped. There are many types of bullying, but the type that Jared experienced is known as physical bullying. This is just one of the many ways that kids can pick on each other. It involves pushing, slapping, hitting, kicking, choking, biting, or any other form of unwanted physical contact. This form of bullying is based off of intimidation and fear, and it most often occurs between boys. However, it can occur between girls too. But girls most often experience something different entirely. It's known as verbal bullying, and it involves gossip, name-calling, teasing, and put-downs. Now, I know you're probably thinking of the saying, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Well, this statement couldn't be further from the truth. Deny it or not, words do hurt, whether they're intended to or not. Words can break you down and make you lose your self-confidence. This form of bullying is so damaging because it can make you feel worthless and like you don't matter. So instead of saying, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me," Barbara Coloroso thinks that we should say, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but unkind words will break my heart." So why do people bully each other, especially if they know that it hurts this much? Often it's to feel important or special, or because the bully has been bullied themselves. But you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is making yourself feel cool or popular really worth putting someone through this kind of pain? In order for bullying and bullycide to be stopped, we must recognize all the warning signs. If you see someone looking sad or upset, talk to them. Make sure that they're okay because who knows what could be going on inside their head. Just think, someone could be slipping away, on the verge of bullycide, and if someone just took the time to talk to them and see if they were okay, it could make all the difference. So talk. Tell people how you're feeling. They'll listen, and they may even have some really good advice that could help you out in the long run. Ask for help because everyone, even the strongest people, need it sometimes. Listen to other people's advice because it could really help you. And keep fighting and don't give up because things are never as bad as they seem and they always get better. Bullying is a widespread problem that is a big part of our lives. In order for it to be stopped, we must know all the facts about bullying. Awareness is the key after all. People being bullied often feel worthless, as Jared did. But we could prevent all of this from happening. If we were just to let the bullied person know that he or she matters and that he or she is not alone, we could change a life. So reach out. to someone who looks sad or alone. Something that seems like a small gesture to you and me, even just a smile, could change or even save a life. Thank you.